saying that these vaccines will be available widely in the spring. We all want them to happen sooner rather than later. But isn't there a risk if some people might be having a severe reaction if this vaccine isn't given in the hospital?
Well, let's see what happens between now and the spring. We got a whole season to go before they're going to get their hands on it. So we have the entire winter to survive it here in Chicago, and then we'll know. However, with the anaphylaxis is severe, and if anaphylaxis becomes even more common, it's very unlikely they're going to be able to give that in the pharmacy.
But the numbers, talk about the numbers of those 2 people out of the 144. Is that a concerning number to you?
Well, first of all, one person had anaphylaxis.
Okay.
And the other person had a severe reaction.
I see.
I mean, it's bad to have a severe reaction, but it was not anaphylaxis. The one person ended up in the ICU, was very sick. And that's what happened before with the 2 people in the United Kingdom. Now, look at Northwestern. We've given out, I think, over 2,000 vaccines. There's been like almost no reactions. I mean, it's very, very minor. And the study was 43,000 people, and they didn't report any anaphylaxis. So, people with severe allergic history were not allowed into the study. So, they didn't look at people with allergies. But certainly plenty of those people had allergies to antibiotics and other minor skin allergies and stuff, and they took it and there was really no problem. So there's a lot of evidence that this vaccine actually is safe. And it's really good to see the Vice President, his wife, the Surgeon General actually take that vaccine on camera like this. So it's good.
And we've heard a lot of people saying we've had a lot of talk about who should be getting the vaccine, when they should be getting it. Dr. Fauci now saying that President Trump should get the vaccine. A lot of people who have had COVID have said, hey, maybe I don't need the vaccine because I'm immune after I've had COVID. So you think this is a pretty big deal that Dr. Fauci is recommending the president get the vaccine?
That has not really been stated before, that people who had COVID should take the vaccine. That's the first I've ever heard of that. I mean, it's always been talked about, maybe they should take it. We have to study it. What do we have to study? There's so few cases of people getting a second case of COVID. Do they really need a vaccine? Well, maybe they need a vaccine later. Maybe the antibody levels and the other immune markers do go down with time. We don't know. We will find out.
All
but
right.
that was a big statement. And now he also said the president didn't need to take it now because he's got plenty of antibodies from his Regeneron treatment.
I see. Let's get to some viewer questions. Dr. Fauci says the 2 vaccines are basically the same. Why does Pfizer vaccine have to be kept so cold while the other does not?
Well, this is a yes and no comment to this. Yes, they are the same. They are messenger RNA, mRNA vaccines. It's a new technology. A little key goes in there, tells the cell to make the spike protein, and then the body responds to that. That's new. That is the same. Yes. Are they the exact same molecular structure? No, they are not. They are different. And the RNA is very fragile, fortunately, and you've got to keep. You have to really keep that thing safe from breaking apart. And apparently, the Pfizer one is more fragile than the Moderna one. And they've got to keep it at minus 70 Celsius, which is minus 94 Fahrenheit, I think. And they've studied it, and that's what happens. So yes, it's the same. It works the same. But no, it's not the exact same molecule.
And one more question here. I am allergic to many antibiotics, penicillin included, but I have no food allergies. Is there a difference between what you're allergic to that triggers a reaction from the vaccine? Should I get the vaccine?
Well, it really depends on the type of allergy that you had. Right now, you are eligible to take it. If you had a severe reaction to anything, I would not take the Pfizer vaccine at this point. Matter of fact, I would wait and see what happens with the Moderna vaccine in the first couple weeks or months that thing is out. And if there's no anaphylaxis reaction to the Moderna one, I think people with allergies are going to move over to just that vaccine. Now, if the Moderna one does all of a sudden start seeing some severe allergies, the next 2 vaccines that are up are completely different technology that are much better known and have experience. And so I would wait for one of those. This
Gotcha.
question is coming to me. I get about a dozen of these questions per day.
Well, we got this message from a viewer, Dr. Murphy. They said, no question for Dr. Murphy, just wanted to share this photo. Look at that. Is that you from Chicago Magazine?
Yeah, that's the 1994.
Wow, look at that.
Well.
Yeah, it's famous even back then.
Well,
Nobody recognized me.
well,
Look at that
you know
guy.
what? Maybe you might be up for another cover shot after all your appearances here on our show.
How dare you shave that mustache, sir?
Well, the problem with getting older is that your mustache turns gray first.
Well, we so appreciate you joining us every morning. If we haven't told you that, I think the viewers love the fact that you're willing to join us every morning and answer their questions. So thank you.
I'm happy to be here because I think you guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, it's us. It's us
Yeah,
doing the
I
good
agree.
job, not
I agree with
Dr.
that.
Murphy.
Yeah, I absolutely
Well,
agree.
if you need any advice, you let us know.
More about COVID than most people. You know, we've been working together for 203 days now.
Yeah.
And it
Well-
pays off.
Well, we so appreciate it. You can have a great weekend, Dr. Murphy.
You too.
If you have a question for him, you can post it on our Facebook page. He'll be back with us on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Well, if you had